Stand in Tadasana. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up again. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, hands on the shins or anywhere that's comfortable. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Keep the shoulders down, neck relaxed. Bring the hands to the heart. Keep the chest nice and wide, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Remember to keep the core engaged, legs engaged. Inhale, halfway up, widen across the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. Inhale, once again, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, fold, keeping the core strong. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky with a strong core, strong legs. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. One last time. Exhale, fold. And this time, let's just sway here from left to right. Bend your knees a lot. Let your belly rest on your thighs. Releasing any tension in the low back. And just feeling good about this movement. And cradle your arms if you wish. And just gently rocking from side to side, massaging out that low back. And then you can even nod your head, yes, no, getting some movement in the neck as well. No tension in the shoulders. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. All right, make sure you're standing at the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands and then walk the feet back to plank pose. Keep breathing. Keep the legs engaged. And you can always drop the knees as a modification. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra, lifting the chest. Push back up to modified plank or regular plank, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, bending the right knee, setting the left heel to the mat, bending the left knee, setting the right heel to the mat, alternating with your breath, nice and slowly. Stretching out the backs of the legs here, maybe even the hamstrings. Drop your knees. Separate the knees, big toes touch, and come into child's pose. And remember, at any time during the session, if you feel tired or if you want to take a break, child's pose is always an option if that's a good pose for you to take a break in. Push yourselves up onto hands and knees. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Inhale, reach the heart forwards and upwards. Exhale, round out the spine. Inhale, sink the belly, reach the heart forwards and upwards. Exhale, round out the spine. And again, inhale, looking for extension. Exhale, rounding out that spine. Try not to lock the elbows. Take a few cycles here on your own, keeping those elbows slightly bent, even when you straighten the arms. Slight bend, protecting the elbows moving nice and slowly with your breath, warming up the spine for practice today. All right, find a neutral spine and just circle the hips around, getting some mobility in our hips. Circle the opposite way. And then take that right foot forward between the hands. And come on up into the slow lunge. Make sure the foot's pretty much forward so that your knee is protected. Lift the arms up towards the sky if you want as an option. Engage the core and really feel the stretch in the left hip flexor. As you keep engaging the core, remember to keep the shoulders down. All right, and then you're going to take that foot forward and straighten it. Take that foot forward and straighten the leg. Getting a nice stretch through the hamstring. Keep breathing and flex that right foot, protecting the knee again and increasing that stretch. And then bring that foot back to all fours and then circle the hips around a few times before we do the other side. Take that left foot between the hands, come on up into your low lunge. And if you'd like, you have the option to take the arms up towards the sky. Keep the core engaged. Keep the shoulders down. Keep the chest wide. And then take that foot forward and straighten the leg. Getting a nice stretch in the left hamstring. Use your breath here, breathing nice and deeply to open up that hamstring. Bring that foot back, come back to all fours and circle out the hips a few times. Push yourselves up into downward facing dog. We'll take a few breaths here. Engage the legs and the arms and the core. And then slowly walk the feet forward to meet the hands. You're in a forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Hands to the heart. Arms by the side. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Walk the feet back to plank pose. Don't forget to breathe. Lower as slowly as you can, all the way down to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest. Couple of breaths here. And then push back up to plank. Couple of breaths here. Downward facing dog. Next exhale, walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Find your plank. Couple of breaths here. Keeping all those actions in place. Lower all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra, lift the chest. Couple of breaths here, and then exhale, plank. You can always skip it, downward facing dog. Next exhale, walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, walk the feet back to plank. Chaturanga, nice and slowly. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, plank, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up behind you. Bring the knee to the chest and then plant that foot between the hands, coming up to Crescent Pose, keeping the back heel up. Keep that back leg strong, keep the core engaged. Exhale, plant the hands forward. Plank, Chaturanga, Cobra, plank, downward facing dog. Again, you can always skip the planks if you want to. Lift the left leg up behind you with control. Bring the knee to the chest and plant that foot between the hands. Coming up into your Crescent Pose. Keep that back heel up. Feet are parallel. Keep breathing. Next exhale, plant the hands on the mat. Find plank, Chaturanga, Cobra, lift the chest. Downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Next exhale, walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Find plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, plank, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Lift the right leg up behind you with control. Plant that foot between the hands. And this time drop the left heel coming into your Warrior 2, opening up to the side. You can align the feet if you'd like. Keep breathing. Look over your front hand. Take a deep breath in and reverse the warrior. And on the exhale, windmill the hands forward. Find your plank, Chaturanga, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up behind you. With control, plant that foot between the hands. Drop the right heel, open up to Warrior 2, opening up to the side. Look over your front hand. Keep that core engaged. Keep the arms engaged. Keep the shoulders wide. Even the space between the shoulder blades wide. Reverse the warrior on an inhale. Exhale. Windmill the hands to the top. Plant them. Plank, Chaturanga, Cobra, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Next exhale, walk the foot forward to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky, and then come into your chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, find your plank, Chaturanga, Cobra, lift the chest, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up behind you with control. This time, finding your Warrior 1, facing forward, trying to square the hips. Keep that back leg engaged. Next exhale, find your plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, plank, downward facing dog. Other side, lift the left leg up behind you with control, plant that foot between the hands. Drop the right heel, finding your warrior one. Keep the back leg strong, keep the core engaged, keep the arms engaged. Next exhale, plant the hands forward, find your plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here in down dog. We'll do 4 or 5 breaths here. Working on our legs, our arms, our core. Keep the neck relaxed. Next exhale, walk the feet forward. Inhale halfway up, exhale fold. Inhale sweep all the way up and then find your chair. Come on up, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Find downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up behind you. Plant the foot between the hands. Find your crescent pose. And this time, you're going to hop that foot forward a little bit and come into your warrior 3. Try to straighten the standing leg, straighten the back leg. Keep breathing. Try to keep that hip from hiking up. Come back to your crescent. Find your plank, chaturanga, cobra, downward facing dog. You can go through a plank if you want. Inhale the left leg up behind you. Plant that foot between the hands. Find your crescent pose. And you can try to get into warrior 3 right away, or you can hop that foot in a little and then find your warrior 3. Your choice. And try to keep that right hip from hiking up too much. Keep that core engaged and then come back to your crescent as gracefully as you can. And then find your plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, plank. You can skip it if you want. Downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here in down dog. Next exhale, walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the side. We're going to work on our balance a little bit. So we're going to do tree pose. So rotate that left knee out towards the left, and you can place your heel over your ankle, or you place the foot on the calf or the inner thigh, your choice. You can have your hands at your heart, or you can take the arms up towards the sky, whatever variation you feel like today. Keep that core engaged, try to keep that hip from going out, and then release, and then we'll do the other side. Rotate that right knee out, and then any one of those 3 options for the feet, for the foot rather, and the same thing for the hands. You have lots of options here. You can even do a flowing tree if you want to. And then carefully come on out of it, shake it out. Back at the top of the mat, inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Find downward facing dog. Keep breathing, and then drop the knees and take a child's pose. Let everything go. Just let everything melt away into the ground. Feeling good about our practice today. Working hard, but also taking a break when we need to. All right, come into a comfortable seated position. Your legs can be crossed, and take the right hand out, or rather the left hand out, and lift the right arm up and fold towards your left, stretching out the side body. Remember to keep that right hip grounded. Keep it from hiking up, keeping that stretch nice and solid. Come back, and this time you're going to take your right hand, place it by your right leg, and take the left hand up and over towards the right. Remember to keep the left hip grounded this time, maintaining that stretch in the left side of the body. Come back to center, and this time you're going to take your left hand behind you and take your right hand to the outside of the left knee, and you're going to twist towards your left. Keep lengthening the spine as you inhale, and as you exhale, twist a little further. Come back to center, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Deep breath in, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, twist towards your right. You might be able to look towards the back. If not, that's okay. Come back to center. Let's place the soles of the feet together and just have your hands wrapped around the feet, and take a deep breath in and exhale, fold. Keeping the spine nice and long, feeling a nice stretch in the hips, maybe even the groin. And with each exhale, maybe you fold a little further. Come on up on an inhale. Make your way onto your backs. Hug the knees into the chest. For Apanasana, really feeling good now. Rocking here from side to side, massaging out that low back. Make circles with your knees if you'd like. Play with the size of the circles. If you want to change the direction of the circle, you can do that as well. And then separate the feet as wide as the mat and drop the knees over to the left, arms to a T, and look over towards your right. Just let everything relax down to the ground. Inhaling, lengthening the spine, and exhaling, twisting a little further if you can. No need to force it. Bring the knees back up, and this time just drop them over to the right, and then look over towards the left, completing the twist. Again, just let yourself surrender to gravity, and use that breath though. Lengthening the spine with each inhale and exhaling, and twisting a little further if we can. Bring the knees back up. Take the right ankle over the left thigh, and then wrap your hands around the back of your left leg, coming into a figure 4 stretch, or thread the needle sometimes it's called. And you can try to pull that leg towards you if it increases the stretch, and you can also try to take the legs over to the left a few centimeters, not a lot. Release, and then let's do the opposite side. Left ankle over the right thigh, interlace the fingers behind the back of the right leg. And do whatever you need to here. You might want to pull a little stronger to feel a stretch, or take the legs over to the right a few centimeters. And then release. Hug the knees into the chest again. Make circles with your knees. You can change the direction of the circles. You can change the size of the circles. And then hug the knees in, squeeze into a ball. And then exhale, release everything down to the mat for a much deserved Shavasana. Let everything go. A couple of minutes of meditation, finding some peace. You could use your breath as an anchor, just paying attention to how you're breathing, just noticing your breath, not changing anything necessarily. Or if you want to repeat a mantra over and over again, you can do that, or just pay attention to anything in the present. Try to stay in the present. Shavasana. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe sway the head from left to right. Take the arms overhead. Take one final stretch as you inhale. Exhale, bring the arms back by the sides and roll over to your right side. With your head to come up last. Push yourselves up as slowly as you can, coming into a comfortable seated position. Take a few moments to notice how you're feeling, notice the quality of your breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Thank you for sharing this video with me today. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please don't forget to hit like below.